On July 22, 1994, the decrepit hotel where 5 people vanished after boarding the service elevator during a violent thunderstorm was reopened to the public. On the night of Halloween 1939, when the Hollywood Tower Hotel was struck by a bolt of lightning, the elevator went plummeting at full speed towards the ground floor, but when it landed, the guests that were inside were nowhere to be found. Since its reopening, anyone who dares enter has been given the opportunity to board the service elevator themselves in order to uncover the dark secrets lurking within, and maybe even pay a visit to the 5th dimension. This is Dateline Disney, and today we will be discussing none other than the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. While the attraction made its debut at the Walt Disney World Resort, the history behind it begins overseas, where a similar freefall attraction was originally planned to open in Frontierland at Disneyland Paris, known as Geyser Mountain. However, Geyser Mountain was eventually scrapped and the research behind it was shelved. Fast forward to the opening of Disney MGM Studios in 1989, which brought with it only 2 attractions, being the Great Movie Ride and the Studio Backlot Tour. An expansion was inevitable in order to bring more e-ticket experiences to the park, and when planning for the addition of new attractions did begin, Imagineers revisited the plans for Geyser Mountain, ready to employ the research technologies in a new ride. Placed at a haunted location in the park, ideas for the attraction included a murder mystery, a ghost tour featuring Vincent Price, and a real functioning hotel for guests to stay at. However, as we all know, the attraction eventually settled upon a show building modeled after a fictional hotel from the 1930s with Twilight Zone connections. In order to really nail the feel of the iconic television program, Imagineers watched all 156 episodes of the series, getting ideas as they did so. Construction began in 1992 and concluded in 1994, ready to open with the rest of the Sunset Boulevard expansion in MGM Studios. The final ride structure measured up to be 199 feet tall, making Tower of Terror the second tallest structure in all of the Walt Disney World Resort, only half a foot behind Expedition Everest. This much height, of course, will be needed given that the ride features a 13-story drop shaft where a computer is programmed to randomize each drop sequence so that the experience is different every time. Further, the ride falls faster than the speed of gravity, giving guests a unique feeling of free falling whenever the elevator decides to drop. Tower of Terror ended up being so popular that Disney opened 3 additional towers in their other parks around the world. Each one shares the same mechanics, which were revised to fit in smaller show buildings as well as to prevent breakdowns. The Tower of Terror attractions in California Adventure and Walt Disney Studios are simply just redesigned caricature versions of the original located in Walt Disney World. The Tokyo Disney Sea version, on the other hand, is entirely unique, following a completely original story regarding a cursed idol that haunts any guests brave enough to take a ghost tour of the Hotel Hightower. Unfortunately, though, there will soon be one less Tower of Terror, as earlier this year, Disney revealed that the version of the attraction in California Adventure will be receiving a refurbishment in order to redesign it as Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. And although the proposed changes were arguably met with mixed responses, especially on social media, Disney is at least making an effort to give the attraction a proper send-off with festivities including live performances in the lobby, limited edition merchandise, and a late checkout version of the ride that takes place in complete darkness before it officially closes on January 2nd of next year. Thanks for watching Dateline Disney. If you enjoyed this episode, we'd really appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribed to our channel. We release videos every Sunday, so come back next week to see what we have in store. You can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter to stay in the know about all things Dateline Disney, including when the next episode is going live. Before you go, leave us a comment to let us know what your favorite version of the Tower of Terror is and what you'd like to see in the next episode. See you next time.
Love is a stranger inside this heart of mine.